Hello, I'm Marcus V. Calvert, and welcome to Tales Unlimited. Today's disturbing thought involves time travel. Um, Someone invents it. Someone figures out how to create a prototype time machine and can actually send someone back through time. They do a successful live test. They send somebody back into yesterday, and there are two people in yesterday. Haha. And the person comes back into today, so you can actually go back and forward one day in time and the person's a little messed up, but it's like, don't worry, we'll work the wrinkles out. They never do. But until they figure that out years later, there's the big debate, of course. I mean, yes, we have a chance to go back in time and solve crimes or figure out pieces of history that went missing, or the implications of destroying the time stream or messing with the past. We should outlaw this or we should heavily regulate it. Do we need to create temporal agencies? Blah, blah, blah. It never goes that far because they can never safely get anybody to move more than one day ahead or back. And yes, some people eventually do make time travel illegal, but the number of time machines in existence, it's known, and like one is left is pretty much what anyone thinks, but the specs get taken. So time travel just ends up in the dustbin of history, and the one time machine ends up in the Smithsonian, dismantled, of course. But somebody doesn't give up on it. And fast forward about 40, 50 years, they create a time portal. Now, time travel is still impossible to safely do past a day. If you go beyond a day, whatever comes out, solid matter, is mangled or dead or fried. You can't send nukes back. You send money, it's on fire. If you send money you send money again, it might come out cold. It might come out as ash. It might come out not at all. Um, So anything clever you were trying to do, maybe establish networks, that doesn't work. But you know what does go through time portals just fine? Signals. So these hackers, they compile human history going all the way back to 2020, just for the heck of it, because 2020 was just such a crappy year, right? They decide to mess with everything from 2020 to their time, like gather it all via social media, via government files, anything electronic they can grab. They grab it all, put it all into one big AI and say, okay, what do we want the past to look like? And their experiment is this: can we play with the past via hacking? Can we manipulate it in such a way without actually having to be there? That's the challenge. Now, does anybody in the modern day figure this out? Probably not somebody in the private sector, probably not somebody in the corporate sector. Government, like cyber crimes person might connect those dots, but it would require either dumb luck, a snitch, or a Sherlock Holmesian type cat, right? Yeah, and probably not. They would probably have their own. They probably have their free sway. I mean, only somebody from the future could probably stop them. And then what? I mean, this is like a bad sci-fi channel original series. I don't know, but it could be dark. Like, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to destabilize the US or China or the EU or Russia? Are you trying to make somebody, like a particular organization, just blink out of existence politically to get out of the way and allow progress to happen? Oh, there's so many of those. Target one and just cripple it, shred it, unleash scandal after scandal after scandal after scandal. Um, you target news propaganda, or you're really right and you're targeting the left, or you're really left and you're targeting the right, and you just cripple the other side of your ideology. And who, people like, okay, corporations, maybe corporations run the future. When you're done, you cripple Amazon. I mean, maybe that's a challenge. Okay, it's 2021. It's 2021. Cripple Amazon by 2022. And these guys are literally doing fist bumps. Okay, fine. And by 2023, there's no Amazon. Completely destroyed. Just, it just seemed impossible. Like, but hey, time is like that. Well, Microsoft was once the top dog. IBM was once the top dog. GM was once the top dog. But in Amazon's case, its fall was just so fast, abrupt, improbable. And it all started with Jeff Bezos's plane having weird technical glitches. And then everybody who could have saved it, they all just have a string of electronic bad luck in some way, shape, or form. That's devious, man. I love it. All right. I'm Marcus V. Calvert. That's the disturbing thought of the day. It's Tales Unlimited. Check out our website, talesunlimited.net, for more disturbing thoughts, battery prompts, and other nuggets of weird, as well as books that are worthy of reading. Do believe me. And till next time, have a good. Oh.